Impeachment is the way that we establish that this man will not be permitted to break the law over and over without consequences.
I don't really think this impeachment process is going to take very long, because as a former prosecutor, I know a confession when I see it.
My son did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Will you raise taxes on the middle class to pay for it, yes or no?
So I have made clear what my principles are here, and that is costs will go up for the wealthy and for big corporations, and for hardworking middle-class families, costs will go down.
Well, we heard it tonight, a yes or no question that didn't get a yes or no answer. And I don't understand why you believe the only way to deliver affordable coverage to everybody is to obliterate private plans.
But I do think it is appropriate to acknowledge that taxes will go up.
But for people making between $50,000 and $75,000 a year, their taxes are going to go up about $5,000.
Not nearly one word with all of these discussions about health care on women's access to reproductive health care, which is under full-on attack.
Women should not be the only ones taking up this cause and this fight.
People need to keep their hands off of women's bodies and let women make the decisions about their own lives.
Thank you, Senator.
I think universal basic income is a good idea.
Most Americans do not want to work for the federal government. And saying that that is the vision of the economy of the 21st century, to me, is not a vision that most Americans would embrace.
I think the thing closest to the universal basic income is Social Security.
Raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour would put more money in people's pockets than giving them $1,000 a month.
I was one of the first people on this stage to propose a wealth tax.
Not even the billionaire wants to protect billionaires.
President Trump ordered the withdrawal of all American forces from northern Syria.
It has been the most shameful thing that any president has done in modern history.
What he has done is wreck our ability to do foreign policy, to do military policy, because nobody in the world will believe this pathological liar.
What Donald Trump has done is basically giving 10,000 ISIS fighters a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Look, I didn't think we should have gone to Iraq in the first place. I think we need to get out of Afghanistan. But it's also the case that a small number of specialized special operations forces and intelligence capabilities were the only thing that stood between that part of Syria and what we're seeing now, which is the beginning of a genocide and the resurgence of ISIS.
And you know who the winner is in this? There are four: Russia, Iran, Assad, and ISIS. And that's why do gotta go, and when I am commander-in-chief, we will stop this madness.
The problem is the National Rifle Association and their enablers in Congress.
We have got to attack the corruption and repeal the filibuster.
I'm the only one on this stage who has taken on the NRA and beat them.
It's about drug companies buying the government and getting what they want.
Because they are nothing more than some high-level dope dealers.
They knew that they were selling a product to communities all over this country which were addicting people and killing them. This is what unfettered capitalism is doing to this country.
The people that should pay for this, that should pay for the treatment, are the very people that got people hooked and killed them in the first place.
One of the reasons I am running is because of my age and my experience. With it comes wisdom.
You're 78 years old and you just had a heart attack. How do you reassure Democratic voters that you're up to the stress of the presidency?
Well, let me invite you all to a major rally we're having in Queens, New York, and we are going to be mounting a vigorous campaign all over this country. That is how I think I can reassure the American people.
I will outwork, outorganize, and outlast anyone, and that includes Donald Trump, Mike Pence, or whoever the Republicans get stuck with. Look,